What's up, guys? Jake Berlin here. Get ready because Avengers Infinity War is now just a few weeks away. The monster Marvel movie is now on the horizon, and we are so excited here at Apocalypse Movies in anticipation for the big, giant blockbuster of every Marvel character ever. We have decided to put an entire list of MCU movies ranked by a certain number together. Now, the way it works is we have put together our personal lists. We have brought them together by a point system. The point system works as follows. The first movie on our list gets 18 points because there are 18 movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The 18th movie gets 1 point. Everything in between kind of counteracts itself. We add that together. Highest points are at the top, low points at the bottom. This is not us saying that one movie is horrible and one movie is better than the most. This is what we got together with all of our lists combined. We wanted to do separate videos for you, kind of breaking them down, reacting, and kind of revisiting all of these movies because we have been through a monster journey of 10 years of Marvel movies. Now we're going to try and release 6 a week leading up, and that week of Infinity War we're going to release a number of different videos for the movie. We are so excited. We hope you enjoy these videos. And again, don't hate us for ranking these videos differently, but enjoy them at the same time.
Iron Man 3, coming off of Avengers was, I think they started the production right as Avengers was maybe a few weeks in the theaters, so this was right in the height of all the hype, the MCU hype, and this was going to be the first movie to kick off Phase 2 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Iron Man was the star, he was the leader, he was the quarterback, the whole thing, and yeah, man, the hype was huge, and I was definitely looking forward to it.
So I don't remember an MCU trailer that I was probably more excited for, especially early on, than the Iron Man 3 trailers, because you had the Mandarin. He sounded great in the trailers. Ben Kingsley, the way he did the voice, he's taken down the Stark house, and you see Iron Man fall in the water. Like, how's he going to get out of that? And I really felt like this was going to be a foe that was going to destroy Iron Man. It might be a movie where, like, Iron Man doesn't win at the end. That's how I felt.
I think that it was kind of something that was interestingly done. I don't know if I liked it as much as most people did, if they really did like Iron Man 3 that much. Personally, the suit is its own character, and I felt the loss of not seeing it as much. Don't get me wrong, Robert Downey Jr. is amazing and he is Iron Man, but like I just said, he is Iron Man before people say he is Tony Stark.
Man, the reason why Iron Man 3 is held up higher than for most people, a lot of people consider it one of the worst not worst, but one of the not as great MCU films. And for me, the one thing that elevates it so high is Tony dealing with what he went through in the Avengers. He carried a atomic bomb through a wormhole to another side of space and fell back through. Like, come on now.
I'm gonna shoot him in the head. Live on your television in 30 seconds. The number for this telephone is in your cell phone. Exciting, isn't it? Imagining how it got there. America. If your president calls me in the next half minute, Tom lives. Go.
Yeah, Ben Kingsley, that's right. Yeah, Ben Kingsley in this movie. You know, those trailers made the Mandarin a very different portrayal than what we've seen in the comics, where the Mandarin has the magic rings and the 10 magic alien rings, and they made him as this terrorist. They alluded to him in the 10 rings, obviously, in the first 2 movies, or in the first movie anyway. We didn't see him. We finally got to see him, and like I said, in all the promotional material and trailers, he was just, even though he didn't have any powers, seemingly, I was just wondering, what is Tony Stark going to do to beat this guy? I mean, he's making threats to the President of the United States, and he's talking about educate America, and this is, man, he just looked menacing. So going into the movie, I was very excited to see what he was going to do, and it's Sir Ben Kingsley, one of the great actors we've had in a long time. So then I watched the movie, get to the reveal of the Mandarin and what Ben Kingsley actually is. And
Personally, I think that those two are some of the biggest disappointments out of the MCU. Ben Kingsley as the Mandarin, I mean, if he would have been the Mandarin, I think it would have been just awesome. He is a fantastic actor, but when it turned out that he was just some hippy-dippy filmmaker guy, it really kind of took away from the film and gave you that sense of sour taste in your mouth.
So just like you had Justin Hammer in Iron Man 2, you have this killing character in Iron Man 3, and you have another great actor playing him. And I thought they did some okay things with him. I liked the setup in the beginning, but overall I just thought it was another weak outing. I thought they could have done so much more with that character. But the real thing that I didn't like is that he was the one behind the extremists. And I just didn't like that. I know it's supposedly a popular storyline in the comics. I was doing a little bit of research about it. But I just thought it was something that could have been left out of the movie world, or at least handled in a better way. But overall, I wasn't happy with the Killian character in the extremists.
I'm the best.
This is the third movie in the Iron Man franchise, the first threequel we have in the MCU. The trailers for this movie, I remember being so pumped for this movie. The trailers were phenomenal. You have that scene where Tony's house gets blown up, he gets underwater, he's trapped, you don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, you get the stuff at the very end with the suits. So you expect to see a lot of Iron Man in this movie. That's not the case. And a lot of the time that we would think, oh, we don't really see a lot of the superheroes. We don't like. You think of something like Star Wars or Batman, you don't see a lot of Batman in the suit, or you don't see a big lightsaber fight in Star Wars. You kind of get disappointed. But this movie is, from the get-go, is all about Tony Stark, and I'm okay with not seeing a lot of Iron Man in this movie because they let us know right away what this movie is going to be.
So with this movie, we see the least of Iron Man that we probably see in any of the Iron Man films. He's out of the suit the most, and there's some good and bad elements to that. First of all, you just don't get to see Iron Man fight. The person or the character that we're paying to see fight in the suit and the action scenes, we don't see a lot of it. But on the other hand, it may be probably lent to the story a little bit more better because it allowed him to develop as a person, as a human. But we did miss a lot of the great action scenes that we possibly could have gotten, just like we did in the first couple Iron Man films. So probably my least favorite moment in the MCU ever is when we see Pepper Potts come out with the extremist inside of her and she starts fighting other extremist people. I hate it for a few reasons, because just the idea is dumb in general, but also because it diminishes that character. She didn't need that action beat to just show how cool she was. She's already cool for who she is. She's the only human being who can keep up with Tony Stark and handle his personality and his ego, and they diminished her by having the extremists get inside of her and have her go fight. Like, I just don't understand why they did that way. I really wish it could be erased from the MCU.
What do I have to say about that?
Boo!
That was, oh god, I did not like that at all. That was not good. Please don't ever do anything like that again, Marvel. Please, gosh, and Pepper's a great character, and I didn't mind seeing her in the Iron Man suit. I thought that was pretty cool, but give her the extremist powers at the end. What are you doing? Why? Just don't do that again.
No, I'm not surprised at all to see Iron Man 3 ranked so low. I feel like a lot of people, most people would almost agree that it's one of the weaker of the MCU movies, and I mean, they can't be Thor Ragnaroks or Captain America Civil War Winter Soldier, but it's still part of Iron Man's story, and it further progressed the MCU.